Welcome to Storytimer at Large. Lynn Weldy. Linda Lynn Weldy was born a little over a month after the U.S. bicentennial on August 13th, 1976. Her mother was Karen Lewis. She had a brother, William Lewis, who was 2 years older than her. In 1987, her father had been out of the picture for some time, and she had a stepfather, Robert Egolf. Karen Lewis and Robert Egolf had been together for years. They officially married in 1988. In early March of 1979, the family had suffered a house fire at 311 D Street in LaPorte, and Robert Egolf helped everyone to escape. He and Karen both suffered cuts as they helped the children get out a window. A young person passing by also assisted as the family escaped through that broken window. The children, 2-year-old Linda and 4-year-old William, were unharmed. In 1987, the family lived at 181 West McClung Road near Fish Trap Lake on the northwest side of LaPorte, Indiana. Karen worked at a factory. Linda attended Critchfield Elementary and was a Girl Scout. Linda Lynn Weldy was last seen getting off the school bus on February 24, 1987, by her bus driver. Her stepfather, Robert Egolf, and her brother were outside the home working on an antenna that afternoon. But Linda never made it up the driveway and to the house. It was a kind of a long driveway and curved a little bit. And there's a little bit of woods, a little bit of trees, and there's not a real clear visual of the house from the street. Takes a little bit to, once you walk up the driveway a little way, then you can see where the house was. Sometimes Linda played with friends in the neighborhood after school, but had always told someone in the family where she was. Her stepfather assumed that she was probably at a friend's house and was not immediately worried. I imagine that he thought maybe Linda was at another friend's house for like a sleepover. He might not have, or he might have thought that perhaps they had told him about it and he just forgot. Linda's mother returned home from work just after midnight. She knew that there were no plans for Linda to go to a friend's house. The family then called the police. West McClung Road curves along the shore of Fish Trap Lake. It's a road that's not really a main thoroughfare of LaPorte. Today, the VFW is at number 181. There's no mention of it being there in 1987. I think that they built there or bought the property later, and the VFW is housed there now. There also appears to be a residential trailer nearby if you look at Google Earth. That lane leads back, as I said, to the VFW is wooded, and Linda was last seen at the mailbox on McClung Road by her bus driver. Across the street, there are a couple of businesses now. One looks fairly new, but the other place looks like it could have been there then in 1987. It doesn't appear to be a busy or well-traveled road around 3 p.m. on a weekday, but that's just my impression. The perpetrator could have been following the bus and watching for a victim and a good opportunity. The police launched searches. Information was distributed. The newspapers and radio helped to get the word out. Everyone was out looking for Linda. On March 17th, a few weeks later, Linda was found south of LaPorte near Kingsbury, Indiana. Not quite 3 weeks had passed. Her body was fully clothed. She was found face down, clutching a handful of grass. She had been beaten and strangled. Asphyxiation from strangulation was the official cause of death. Hopefully, a rape kit was collected. Just because a victim is found clothed doesn't mean that a rape didn't happen. Some perpetrators let their victims dress themselves, or they dress the victim. Hopefully, they saved her clothes. Hopefully, they clipped and saved her fingernails as well. The area where she was found was described as a lover's lane. There's a rock pathway that used to be a railroad track. A driveway leads past that into a field. Linda was described as being found in a field. There's woods nearby. It's a secluded sort of area. It seems like someone would have to know this area pretty well. A stranger to the area seems unlikely to stumble upon it. Who could have done this? Was this a neighbor or a stranger? Serial killer Larry Dwayne Hall could be a suspect in this case. He was born in Wabash, Indiana, and was reported to have been in the LaPorte area at the time of the murder. Hall is serving life in prison in North Carolina. Linda Lynn Weldy deserved a long life. She deserved to grow up. Her family deserves justice and answers. Maybe someone out there saw something that they didn't think was important at the time. Maybe they overheard something. What you know could help solve this case. Rest in peace, Linda Lynn Weldy. If you know something that may help solve this case, please call the Indiana State Police at 219-696-6242 or 1-800-552-8917.